Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Friday, October 30th, 2020. And this morning we had a request to look at the last trading day of the month, which it is today, but they wanted to specifically look at the last trading day of the month in October. I thought that was a great idea, and that is exactly what we're going to do here this morning. So we're going to be looking at a seasonality-based study for the last trading day of the month in October, and we will look at it for all four instruments. The setup that we're going to be looking at is based upon entering the market at the open, which is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's set up as a long. It will exit at the close of regular trading hours, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm not going to add anything around an opening filter, which I almost always do. I almost always add an indicator, just above a 200 or something like that. I'm not going to do that today, and I'm not going to add any context around price patterns, profile patterns. We're just going to go straight to our calendar library. And I'm going to go to the Act of Today section, which will tell you all the things within this library that are true for today. And I'm just going to click on last trading day of the month here under unique days. That adds it to the test. And then also this month, October, click on both of those. You can see it's been added up in the header section. So now it is included in the test. And then I'm going to click View Results. And here we go. So these are the results of going long at the open of regular trading hours, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at the close, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, on the last trading day of the month in October. So historically, we've got data going back to 2003, and that gives us 17 samples in all four of these instruments, the S&P, NASDAQ, Dow, and Russell. If we take a look at the win rate, which is essentially telling us what percentage of these have closed above the opening price, we can see that for the S&P, only 23% have closed above the opening print. For the NASDAQ, 41%. For the Dow, 29%. And for the Russell, 41%. So all four of these have been weak historically when it comes to a win rate. Real quick look at average win, average loss. Pretty similar there in the S&P. NASDAQ, average loss just a touch larger here. Same with the Dow and Russell, average win a little bit larger. But I thought what would be a little bit more interesting for this one specifically is we just go look at the results. I've got the S&P selected, so we'll just look at each of the results here for each of the 17 samples. So if I scroll down, you'll see we've got a monthly table below, which lays out the results for each of these days, as well as just a quick snapshot of the last 10 trades that would be within the test. And what's obvious here is this has not been a green day in a long time. You can see the most recent trades hasn't had a green day on the last trading day of October since 2010. So that is quite a streak of losers. Now, 2017 was pretty flat here. It wasn't like a big losing day, but as you just kind of look down the different years here, you can see there are a lot of red days here, and it has been a long time since we've had a few green days. You gotta go back 2010, 2008, 2007. So it's been quite a while since we have had a green day in October to close the month. So hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck today, and we will see you next time.